Hi everyone, I'm Sean Shakin, VP of Product here at 3E, and today I get to introduce you to one of our newer features in 3E ForwardIQ Forecast, Pace to Goal. Pace to Goal is the most accurate forecasting model in higher education, and I'm excited to give you just a quick glance at what's going on with Pace to Goal. Let's jump in. I've logged into the platform and I've gone to our Pace to Goal module. The Pace to Goal module has a lot of different visualizations that are going to help you understand how you are performing with applications, admits, and deposits. And it also has some great visuals that help you bring it all together. And we're going to look at one of those visuals today. So here what we can do is start to layer in all of the different pieces at play inside of 3E ForwardIQ Forecast. So where do I want to start? Well, I want to start with my run rate. So the run rate is a super interesting piece of information that basically says, hey, if my strategy stays the same, but the market evolves around me, what can I expect from an application perspective? Right? We know that the college going rate is changing. We know that populations are constantly in flux. So how do those pieces of information impact what we're able to do from an application perspective? So that's what this first line that we have here is showing us. Here is that trajectory over time where if our strategy doesn't change, what we can expect. But we know that we've got goals that we are expected to hit. And I've got those goals in the system, and I can layer that onto this exact same chart. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So the blue line is our run rate, and the new green line is our goal. This is what we need to see from a trajectory standpoint for us to get where we want to go. And we can see kind of how this progresses through the course of the year. So I want to come back here just a little bit. All right, so now that we have that, we can see, is this reasonable? I can compare this to a historic year. So I've selected 2024 as the historic year I'm interested in, but I could have selected 22 or 23, but we'll stick with 24 for now. So I'm going to go ahead and layer in my historic performance. And I can see that it's just a little bit higher than that run rate, which is pretty impressive that they're as close as they are. That means that that model is really accurate. And so we can see that it's kind of a little bit harder maybe to hit that number this year based on what that run rate is telling us. All right, so now that we have those numbers in front of us, what we can do is layer in our actual performance. And we do that with the applications received. So I'm going to bring that number in. So right away, we can see that, hey, the strategies that we have in play aren't helping us do the things that we want to do. We're not quite getting where we want to be. But the good news is that I know this early enough to where I can make changes, right? I can change this trajectory by getting in with, maybe some media buys or just a more aggressive strategy to bring in more applications. So we can see that early enough so we don't have to wait until May, until later on in the year to know where we're headed and what we need to do. And that is one of the great things about this tool is it can bring together all of that information into a very simple chart here that's easy to consume, easy to understand, and let you know the things that you have to do to hit your goals. So this is a great tool. It's available today. So feel free to reach out to your 3E representative or visit us on the web at 3enrollment.com.